Hey everybody, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I want to talk a little bit about the award that Kathy Kennedy is getting. This is going to be part 2. And another reason why it kind of makes me upset that she's getting it, even though I understand, and why I think it's demeaning to give her this award when it means something and it's about something that she's never really done in her life by herself. It's called the Irving Thalberg Memorial Award. I shortened that up. It's a longer title and I couldn't remember all of it. And it was created in 1937, the year after movie producer, head of MGM movie production, Irving Thalberg, passed away at the young age of 37. Let's talk a little bit about him. Irving Thalberg was born in New York City on May 30th, 1899. He passed away on September 14th, 1936. He was born in New York City. He had a congenital heart defect that doctors basically had said wouldn't allow him to live past the age of 30. He lived for 37 years. But in those 37 years, he basically changed the way movies are made, how they're produced. He even co-wrote the production codes that carried Hollywood for many, many years. Because he wanted to make it audience friendly, and already movie studios and directors were kind of skirting the line a little bit with gross and vulgarity. And back then America didn't like gross, we didn't like vulgarity. And I would say a good portion of us still don't. So anyway, he started at Universal as a secretary, ended up being named as the manager of their studios in LA when he moved there to do that. And he met and partnered up with Louis B. Mayer to create Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, aka MGM, the movie studio of movie studios in the golden era. And in that time that he was the head of production for MGM, he produced 400 movies, some of the greatest movies ever produced in the golden era. Grand Hotel, The Good Earth, Mutiny on the Bounty, just to name a few. And he discovered actors like Lon Chaney, Ramon Navarro, John Gilbert, Joan Crawford, Clark Gable, Jean Harlow, Wallace Beery, Louise Rayner, John Barrymore, Norma Shearer. He introduced the horror genre to Hollywood, to the film in Hollywood in the United States. He basically was a pioneer, and he left a legacy that is still felt to this day. He changed the way movies were made, how people thought of them, how they were sold, what you could and couldn't do. He basically did everything to make the film industry as what we knew it when we were growing up. He was the forerunner to people like Steven Spielberg. He was a forerunner to people like George Lucas, because Irving Thalberg also experimented in movies. And there were times when they would be making a movie and someone would say, why are you spending the money on this? It's going to be a failure. And Thalberg would say, MGM can afford a failure every once in a while. I'm paraphrasing what he said. There's so much about him that I haven't even touched that I think it would behoove every one of us out there to click the link I'm going to leave on this video so you can see what that award actually really means by reading about the life of this amazing, talented, creative man. What bothers me is that someone who really hasn't done anything but ride on other people's coattails, like Kathy Kennedy, she really, really benefited from Title IX. She's really, really benefited from being part of the Lucas team, part of the Spielberg team, benefited from being part of the Milius team for the short time. She always got lucky with the men, underlined 3 times, that she was connected to. Question: is she the first female studio head? No. Sherry Lansing, Dawn Steele. They ran studios before she did. Okay, so acting like she's some sort of pioneer is bullshit. This is all phony make-believe. And I do really believe that she's getting this award with her husband, who actually probably did most of the work, because Disney wants to get rid of her. And this is probably part and parcel of her going away gift. But it bothers me because she doesn't deserve it. I can't stand to see her name anywhere near someone who did so much for the film industry like Irving Thalberg. Okay? Irving Thalberg is a person to admire. If you love movies, he's someone to look up to. Kathy Kennedy is not. It also bothers me that Carrie Fisher doesn't get recognition by the Academy. Harrison Ford still hasn't, of course. I failed to mention a wonderful movie that he was in regarding Henry. And if you don't see it, you're an idiot. You want to see a great acting performance. He literally plays 2 different people in one man. And the fact that the Academy just overlooked him is disgusting. Now, maybe he didn't campaign for it. I know he won't kiss their butts. They don't deserve it. But they overlooked him, and that was wrong. But they've done a lot of wrong things as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I just wanted to add a little more to this. Irving Thalberg is someone whose bio you should read. And it's a travesty that someone like Kathy Kennedy, because she's done so much harm to Lucasfilm, gets this award just to get rid of her, which is, I'm pretty sure, is what this is. And again, it just shows the Hollywood political climate is jacked up. And not being able to just fire somebody because they sucked and they're incompetent because they're a woman is bullshit. Okay? I've been fired from jobs. I don't know anybody who hasn't. If you haven't, you're either the most perfect human being that's ever lived, or you've never worked in your life. Okay? So the idea that she'd go from thing to thing to thing to thing, and then really, really mess something up and then not truly told leave, but she gets to leave with all these, it's just, to me, she should just go and it should be done. But they're not going to do it that way because Hollywood politics is jacked up. So, anyway, that's why, again, her getting this award is bullshit. Her being anywhere near it is bullshit. It is said that she sits on the board of governors for the Academy. Laura Dern does too. That probably has something to do with it, but I'm pretty sure Bob Iger's would just give her the fucking award. Her and her husband just, and, other people had something to do with this, just to make it look better. Fine. Just leave Lucasfilm alone. And let people who are real fans of the Lucasfilm movies, Star Wars, the Indiana Jones franchise, do their thing. Okay? That's all we want. Right? Okay. So, anyway, this is Steph. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about Irving Thalberg. Ask questions about why Carrie Fisher didn't get a nod from the Academy Award after the Academy after she passed away. Why is Harrison Ford still being sniffed? And reasons why Kathy Kennedy probably is getting this award, even though, in my personal opinion, it's a travesty. Steph, signing out. See you around the galaxy. Oh, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell. Share. Alright? Because we're having fun here. There's a labor of love for me. See you later.